Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the fourth lecture of this video series. So, just quickly check if the recording is on. Yeah, great. So, in the last video, the summary was we are just going to discuss what we discussed in the last video before proceeding. We discussed from day number one what was the pre-GST era taxes. Then we said what was the problem in those pre-GST era taxes. We said multiple taxes, multiplicity of taxes, cascading effect of tax, tax on tax, tax on tax, very complicated. There was no transparency, etc., and very cumbersome uh, compliance procedures. Therefore, we wanted one India, one nation, one tax. That was the objective, correct? So that was the discussion in the first two videos. Then, so what was the objective? One India, one nation, one tax. Then we said, okay, how was this objective achieved? If you understand the journey of the objective, okay, journey towards the objective, then we will be able to better understand why the law and the tax is structured in the way it has been currently structured. Okay, if you don't have this background understanding, then you will not be able to appreciate saying that, okay, oh, this is why there are so many acts, oh, this is how it functions, etc. So what was the first hypothetical question we had? If it is one India, one nation, one tax, who should levy the tax? What did we say? We have two options, central and state. But entire India should have only one tax, means it is most ideal for the central government to levy that tax. It is most ideal for the central government to levy the tax. So, if that be the case, what should we do in the constitution? See, in the constitution, the power to levy tax is also with the state government. So, when the state government continues to have powers, they will continue to levy tax. So, what must we do? We have to go to the constitution, remove the powers of the central government, remove the powers of the state government to levy tax, and give the power to collect only one tax known as GST only to the central government. That they have to do. Okay, let's do this. Then what is the problem? If I need to do this, I need to amend the constitution. To amend the constitution, I need to get majority in Lok Sabha. Okay, then okay, I get majority in Lok Sabha. Then you need to get majority also in Rajya Sabha. Then I asked you a question: what is the difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? Lok Sabha is the member of parliament elected directly by the people to the parliament, whereas the Rajya Sabha, also known as the upper house, is a representative of the representative. That's a representative. We elected MLA, no? MLA is state government. We elected MLA. MLA will in turn elect Rajya Sabha MP. Therefore, a Rajya Sabha is the representative of the state interest. Now, will any state representative will agree for a constitutional amendment which removes the power of the state government to levy tax, makes the state government effectively toothless to levy any tax from the government? Okay, Rajya Sabha will not accept. Even assuming, okay, Rajya Sabha passes such an amendment, still the constitution is not yet amended. 15 out of 29 states. So why 29 states? At that point of time, there are 29 states. 15 out of 29 states have to agree to for the constitution amendment wherein they are losing their powers. No, none of the state government is going to agree to an amendment of constitution wherein they are going to lose all their existing powers. So what is the best method to implement one India, one nation, one tax? Is to give the power only to central government and remove all the powers of state and central. But to do that, you need the approval of the states themselves. No state is going to give an approval to remove their own powers. Therefore, the first option, the best option to give the entire power only to central government can never be implemented. Therefore, the next question we asked was, therefore, what can we do? We said, okay, we will do one thing. We will give the power only to state governments. We'll say to central government, hey, central government, look, you need to sacrifice because you are the one who wanted to bring GST, one India, one nation, one tax, all that nonsense. Therefore, you lose all the power. We'll give the power only to state government. Excellent. But still, this leads to another problem. What problem? If I give power to the state government, then each state government will create its own GST law, which means different act, different rules, different rate of taxes. Everything will be different. which means again we'll be end up having 35 different taxes. Today what are we having? 35 different taxes. If I give power to GA government, what will happen? State government, what will happen? Tomorrow 35 different GST tax will come. Today we have 35 different sales tax laws. Tomorrow we will get 35 different GST tax laws. What is the difference? Only the name of the act changes. 35 different laws still continues. Therefore, I should not give power to the state government also. Now this led to the next problem. What is the next problem? If I give power to the state government, then I will get 35 laws. I will not get one single law. If I don't give power to the state government, then constitutional amendment will not happen, which means GST will not come. So what was the problem we had? If I don't give power to state, GST will never come. If I give power to state, what comes out is not one GST. So we have a problem. We cannot give power at the same time we should give power. We should not give power at the same time we should give power. We should give power at the same time we should not give power to the state government. In this scenario, what happened? This is where I try to explain you with an example, slightly complicated example, saying that imagine there are 35 different companies. Now you will have a doubt, sir, இதெல்லாம் நாங்க last video லே பார்த்தோம். 3 PM சொல்றீங்க. ஒரு quick refresher. Okay, just for 5 minutes refresher so that everything is in your mind. Okay, you might have watched this video a couple of days ago. Okay, listen, just now we watched. I strongly recommend not to watch back-to-back videos. Okay, any subject 2.5 hours. More than that, you don't please spend. Okay, do not spend 12 hours, 13 hours seeing the videos or like this is not Big Bang Theory to binge watch the entire season in a single sitting. Absolutely not required. Okay, you watch 2.5 hours video, take notes, study your study material, or study the notes which has been mailed to you, couriered to you, and go through, marked out, then come for the next class. Okay, so don't binge watch. So assuming you are not binge watching, assuming you already watched the previous video 2 or 3 days before, now you are sitting here, I'm giving you a quick revision of what happened in the previous class just to jog your memory. Okay, so imagine there are 35 different software companies and 35 different software companies are owned by 35 different people. Okay, now each software company's value is, let's say, 100 rupees. Each software company is run by the owner. So 35 companies, 35 owners are there. Now each company will go in 35 different direction. Why? Each owner will decide whatever is best according to him. So he will take a decision which the company will follow. This problem is there. Now we want the entire industry to become a very strong industry and go towards one direction. What can we do? We can create one holding company. Okay, step 1. Step 2, what can we do? All the 35 individual owners who own 100% of each company, they will transfer their shares to the holding company. Okay. Now, who is the owner of the 35 companies? All 35 companies are owned by only one company, the holding company. Who is the owner of the holding company? All the 35 people who owned the individual companies will become shareholders of the holding company. The NSR change. Now, what will happen? All 35 shareholders will sit together in the holding company board meeting and they will say, okay, how can we go about? Then based on the majority, they will take a decision, okay, we have to go on this direction. Now what happens? Once the majority of the 35 people decide, it becomes the decision of the holding company. In turn, it becomes the decision of all 35 companies. Therefore, all 35 companies will go on single direction. Meaning what? Each and individual company does not have individual powers to decide what they want to do. All the power is with the holding company. Holding company's decision was with the 35 people and they will decide on a majority basis. So now when I own 35 companies are owned by the holding company, what is the value of the company? Each company value is 100 rupees. The holding company value is now 35 into 100, 3,500. Everybody will own one, every owner who used to own 100% of one company will own 1/35 of 3,500, which is again 100 rupees. So he doesn't lose in value, but now instead of controlling only his company, he is controlling all the 35 companies by way of his decision making. Okay, now you apply the same concept to the GST problem. What is the GST problem? I need to give power to the state, but if I give individual power to the state, then what will happen? Then each state will create their own law. So what should I do? Which means I should create a holding company like entity. Then the holding company should decide what should be the GST law. so that all the states follow the same law, and the G holding company should take all the decisions by way of a majority, where all the states will come and sit. Okay, so what did we say? We said we'll create a concept called as GST Council, which is similar to the holding company. So before going to GST Council, we did some number of states and union territories in India. So we had past tense, we had 29 states and 7 union territories. If somebody can tell me 7 union territories name, very good, nobody knows. Okay, total there are 36 to 29 states plus 7 union territories. Of course, after Jammu and Kashmir was broken into two, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and both was converted into union territory. So one state was gone, instead two new union territories was born. So after Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Bill 2019, we got 28 states and 9 union territories. Then Daman and Diu and Dagar Nagar Haveli was merged to create a single union territory. So again 9 union territory became 8 union territories. So today you have 28 states and 8 union territories. States and all you will know. Now in union territory there is a distinction. There are some union territories, okay, like Puducherry, Delhi, of course now Jammu and Kashmir, who has their own chief minister, meaning they have a legislative assembly, and with the legislative assembly they will select their own chief minister. Remaining union territory has got no MLA. There is no MLA. Andaman Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Ladakh, Daman Diu now merged, Chandigarh, all these 5 union territories does not have a concept of MLA or a chief minister or a legislative assembly. So today we have union territory with legislature 3, union territory without legislature remaining 5. So if you take decision making parties, 28 states plus 3 union territories who are decision making parties. Therefore, there are totally 31 chief ministers or representative of state and union territory who has got legislative people who needs to be considered. Of course, then you bring central government to the picture. If you add central government, 28 states plus 3 union territory with legislature plus 1 central government, we get 32 parties in the GST Council. So we created a GST Council. So 1 finance minister from the central government, then 1 finance minister or any minister from each of the state government. When I say state government, it also includes that 3 union territories with the legislature. The total members are, last class I said 1 central and 31 state. Okay, 31 no, but I put it as 32. Over enthusiasm. I'm weak in maths, so please pardon. Okay, so there was one kind lady who pointed this out to me. Thanks to her. Okay, so you can update it. Somebody was caught with but we have given here 31 here. So it's a clerical oversight. Please update. Okay. Therefore, again, then we said 32 members are there, 1 central and 31 state and union territories. Now the state put together, that is all 31 states put together, has got 2/3 voting rights. How many voting rights? 2/3, which means if you assume 100 votes are there, 66.67% of votes is with the state government put together, which means there are how many states? 31 states. So 66.67 divided by 31 states. Each state will get 2.15% of votes, and remaining 1/3 vote is with the central government. So one central government has got 1/3 votes, and the states have got 2.15% of the votes. Each state cumulatively they own 2/3 of the votes. Okay, sir. For a decision to be passed by the GST Council, how many people have to vote? Okay, GST Council to take a decision, 75% votes are required. How many votes? 75%. 3/4, 75% is required. So we did one small mathematics. 21 into, we should change it as 2.15, the new number. Okay. So 21 into 2.15 will give you 45.15 plus 33.33 will get 78.48. Of course, 20 states can also vote. 20 states means we'll go 2.15 less, still we'll get more than 25. So minimum 20 states out of the 31 states. Minimum 20 states out of 31 states and the central government should agree. Okay, if all state government agrees, still they'll get only 66.67. Central government agrees, nobody agrees. Nobody will get, they'll get only 33.33. So 20 out of 31 and 33, one central government has to agree. Now, what we are going to read, the GST Act, the rules, the forms, the rate of tax, procedures, returns, assessment, penalties, everything is decided by the GST Council. Whatever GST Council decides, since it's a holding company, it is binding on both the central government and all the state governments. So I gave you an example yesterday. If somebody wants to increase the rate of tax on mobile phones, which happened from 1st April 2019, which most people have forgotten due to Corona. Okay, if you want to increase the tax on mobile phones, if let's say we want to increase tax on mobile phones, state government cannot do it automatically because they don't have any powers. The power is with the GST Council. So the state government will take it to the GST Council. They'll put a proposal saying that I want to increase the tax rate 12 to 18%. Do you agree? Everybody will vote. Okay, so everybody said okay, we agree. They got the required votes as above. Then the GST Council passed a recommendation saying that the tax rate on mobile phone should be 18% and not 12%. So immediately what happened? The entire country, the tax rate went up from 12 to 18%. Okay, not only in that state which wanted, in all the states. Okay, so this is the concept of GST Council. So we have spent around 16 minutes out of this precious 2 hours or so on just on revising what happened in the previous videos. Sir, you all classly me ipdi revise pannite irpeenga sir, to begin with, just to ensure that, because these topics are continuous topics. Okay, at the same time you should not binge watch. At the same time you should remember what happened in the previous class so that it is easy for you to follow. Okay, now GST Council is going to be created. Now GST Council creation, removal of powers of central and state government, giving central and state both GST powers, all this is part of the 101st constitutional amendment. Okay, everything is part of the constitutional amendment. எத்தனாவது constitutional amendment? 101st, 101. As I said in the last class, all these numbers are also tested in the examination. Great. Now let's get into the today's video. Even in today's video, we are not going to get into the GST Act. Don't worry, we'll get into the GST Act in the next video. Sir, you have spent 4 videos including this video even to get into GST Act. At this rate, will you be able to complete syllabus? Don't worry, completing syllabus is my problem. Okay, completing syllabus within a limited number of hours of video is my problem. All that we will complete, do not worry. Please understand, at the time of completion of this video, you would understand 50% of the entire GST syllabus. By the end of this 4th video, you will understand 50% of the entire GST syllabus, because whatever we are going to read as GST law, everything comes from this discussion which we are going to have. Okay, so once you understand the discussion, when you go there, it will be easy for you to understand. If this should happen this way, the law should only be that way. Okay, so it is like this. You want to make banana milkshake. So what will you do? You have to remove the banana skin, to put the banana in the mixie. So it is easy for you to understand. Okay, so without saying that my requirement is to make a banana milkshake, if I say step number 1, remove the skin, step number 2, take mixie, it will be no use. But moment I say we are going to make a banana milkshake, then you will understand. So to make a banana milkshake, we need milk, we need sugar, we need ice cream, we need banana, we need of course skin removal, we need a mixie, we need electricity, everything we understand. So the subsequent laws are easy for you to understand. Once you understand, what are we trying to do with that law? Okay, now the GST Council was created for what? To give power to the state government, at the same time not to give individual powers to state government. So I have given the powers, but not individual powers, collective powers. Excellent. Now, during the course of this GST, you have to understand, we are compressing 12-13 years of deliberation discussion in a matter of 7-8 hours of video. Okay, so much deliberation happened over a period of 13 years. 2003 is when this GST concept was being introduced by the central government at that point of time. Okay. Now subsequent governments, the Manmohan Singh government, they continued to develop on this concept. Eventually GST came during 2016. 16 the amendment was passed, 2017 the law came into picture. So from 2003 to 2016, before it was finally finalized, 13 years, what were they discussing, sir? What is there to discuss for 13 years? Lots of things are there. Lots of decision was to be taken. Okay, two major problems. So we will insert a smart chart. Major problems, or we can call it not problems, major issues before the central government. Okay, and always what happens, see, it is the central government which is facing the brunt. Why? Because they are the person who wanted to bring GST. So it is like, oh, Nindala keta, then you have to only do all these things. The major issue, first issue before them is perception of manufacturing states. Perception of manufacturing states. Second issue was who will get the revenue in case of interstate transaction. Okay, these were the two main issues that was there at the time of deliberation of GST. Okay, two major issues. Perception of manufacturing states, who will get the revenue in case of interstate transaction. Okay, first, the simpler issue, we will take up the first one, perception of the manufacturing states. Adana sir, perception of the manufacturing states, very simple. Now you have to understand, if I am a manufacturing state, meaning like you take a state like Gujarat or a state like Tamil Nadu, okay, the manufacturers are located in these states, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, to an extent even Andhra Pradesh. But if you say manufacturing, states like Kerala will not come to your head, Bihar will not come, the most populous state in India, UP will not come. UP was a separate country by itself. Do you remember? It is the 7th most populous country in the world. If UP is the separate nation, that UP is in India, but UP will not come to your head if you talk about industrialization or a manufacturing state. Okay, states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka is more of a software company. So manufacturing are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, to an extent Andhra. We have got Sri City and all right now. We have got this Andhra also. Okay. Now, these manufacturing states, they put a question. Okay. That whether they will lose revenue because of GST. So what is the concept? Why will they lose revenue? They will lose revenue because of what was the answer to the question number 2. Because the answer to the question number 2. What is question number 2? Who will get the revenue in case of interstate transaction? So what is the first problem? Perception of the manufacturing states. What was the perception? That because if they implement GST, states which are manufacturing, like for example, in I don't know how many of you know, the states like Tamil Nadu, Andhra, to attract investment, they give lot of benefit to the industry. They'll give, okay, land, I'll give a subsidized rate. They will say, I don't want tax, and they will exempt water taxes. They'll give lot of benefits to that particular industry, particular company for them to start manufacturing in that state. So all this money is spent by the Tamil Nadu government. But if the manufacturing happens there, then Tamil Nadu government gets tax revenue. So I spent money on that company and I'm getting back tax revenue from that company. Now what happens? All these Tamil Nadu governments who just spend thousands of crores on development of all these corporates in the respective states. Respective states they have spent so much of crores and crores of money, and they suddenly believe that they may not get tax revenue. So suddenly, why did they think that they may not get tax revenue if GST is implemented? Because of the answer to the question number 2. What is question number 2? Who will get the revenue in case of an interstate transaction? Okay. Now, before trying to understand the second question, who will get the revenue in case of an interstate transaction? Let us understand. So now, what has happened in the constitutional amendment? What is the power thing? There will be two taxes. One is called as central GST or CGST. Then another is state GST or called as SGST. Correct? Of course, if it is union territory instead of state, if it is union territory, then it is called as UTGST, UT or UTGST. Okay, whenever I use the word SGST, you should understand wherever it is Puducherry or Delhi or Chandigarh, or if it is Daman Nagar Haveli or Andaman Nicobar or Jammu and Kashmir or Ladakh or Lakshadweep, it should be read as UTGST. 8 union territories, UTGST. I cannot every time say SGST or UTGST, SGST or UTGST. You have to understand wherever there is no difference between SGST and UTGST. If it is state, it is called as state GST. If it is UT, then it is called as UTGST. That's all. Okay. Now there shall be two taxes. Okay. Let's take an example. For example, if let's say value of the supply, it could be goods or it could be service. Let's say value of the supply is say rupees 10,000. Okay, and GST rate is say 18%. 18% is the most normal rate. So let's take that as example. 18%. What will happen? So this 10,000 will be taxed both by the central government and state government. Now tell me, who decides the value of the goods is 10,000? Based on the valuation rules formulated in the GST Act as approved by the GST Council. Who decided the rate of tax is 18%? The GST Council decided the rate of tax is 18%. So even though the tax is collected by central and state, how much tax should be collected? 18, 12, 5, 28, exempt, nil, 0, all that is decided by the GST Council. We already covered this point above. Okay, so the GST rate is let's say 18%. So how will an invoice look like? Therefore, an invoice will look like below. Okay, will look like below. Okay, so let's insert one table, two table, particulars, value. I'll insert one more. Particulars, amount, rupees. Okay, so what is the value of the supply? Value of the supply is 10,000. Add CGST at 9%. Answer 9. Padi. Total is 18. So half of central and state are equal partners. 50-50. Okay. CGST is 9%. So it will go to, I am weak in max again, 900. Add SGST at another 9%, 900. So total tax is 1,800. Because all these are numbers, it should be on the right answer. Done. Okay, so 1,800. Total invoice value is 11,008. Okay, So CGST 900, SGST 900, total GST is 1800, invoice value is 11,800. 11,800. Okay, very simple. By now it's been almost, if some more time comes, it's almost 3 years into GST. Okay, therefore everybody has seen this bill. Somewhere you have purchased goods or services, you have seen this invoice, CGST 9%, SGST 9%. Everybody knows that equal taxes taken by the central government as well as state government. Any doubt? Of course, you can ask through WhatsApp. Okay, good. Now, let me ask you a question. Whom should you answer to? To yourself. The seller is in Tamil Nadu. Okay. The buyer is in Tamil Nadu. The seller and the buyer both are in Tamil Nadu. Done. Now tell me, 10,000 rupees is the transaction. CGST is 9% 900. SGST is 9% 900. Okay. Question number 1. CGST of 900 will go to which government? Repeat the question. CGST of 900 will go to which government? Sir, it will go to central government. There's only one central government. Money will go to central government. Excellent. Excellent. Second question. Always you have to start with easy question. Then you will go to the complicated question. Second question. The SGST, state GST of 9% of rupees 900 should go to which government? Sir, state government. Okay. Which state government? Sir, seller, buyer, both are in Tamil Nadu. Sir, Tamil Nadu. If your answer is Tamil Nadu, excellent answer. Not a wrong answer. Okay, it's a right answer. Therefore, SGST of 9%, SGST of rupees 900 will go to the Tamil Nadu government. It will go to the state government. It will go to the Tamil Nadu government. Okay. Now tell me, if this goods is sold by a seller in Andhra to a buyer in Andhra. I'm changing the question now. Value is same 10,000. CGST same 900. SGST is same 900. Absolutely no change. Everything is same. Only thing is who is selling to who. The seller is in Andhra. The buyer is in Andhra. Both of them are in Andhra. It's an Andhra to Andhra transaction. It's an Andhra to Andhra transaction. Now tell me, who will get the tax? Of what tax? The SGST of 900. CGST, there's only one central government. Okay. One sun, one moon, one superstar, one CGST. Okay. The money will, CGST, we don't worry, everything it will go to central government. Every day Modi will take that money, 900 rupees. Okay. 2024 later, whoever is the prime minister will take that money, no problem. Okay. Therefore, we are only talking about the SGST component, the state GST component. So that component, who's going to take? Is it Tamil Nadu Edappadi Sir, or is it Kerala Pinarayi Vijayan, or is it Andhra Jagan Mohan Reddy, or Telangana KSR? We have to decide that. Okay. So the SGST of 900 in Andhra to Andhra transaction will go to which state government? Sir, it will go to Andhra, sir. Very good. Karnataka to Karnataka? Sir, Karnataka, sir. Punjab to Punjab? Punjab, sir. West Bengal to West Bengal? West Bengal, sir. Gujarat to Gujarat? Sir, Gujarat, sir. We are all agreement? We have absolutely no problem. Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu in Tamil Nadu. Andhra to Andhra, money will go to Andhra. Kerala to Kerala, money will go to Kerala. UP to UP, money will go to UP. All 28 states and 8 union territories, 36 I can say, money will go to that state or union territory. Correct? Okay. There is no word called that in English. But still, that's the English we understand. Excellent. Okay. So, the money will go to that state government or that union territory. Okay. Great. Now, let me modify the question. Okay. Modify the question. Okay. So instead of typing, let me copy this. The seller is in Tamil Nadu, the buyer is in Andhra. The seller is in Tamil Nadu, the buyer is in Andhra. The seller is in Tamil Nadu, the buyer is in Andhra. Now tell me, which state government will get the SGST component? Which state government will get? Now we have got two components, CGST 900 and SGST 900. Now which state government will get the, of course CGST will go to central government, we don't have a problem. The SGST 900 will go to which state government? Is it Tamil Nadu government, that is the selling state government, or Andhra government, the buying state government? The money will go to which state government? Selling state government, in this case Tamil Nadu, or the buying state government, in this case it is Andhra. Sir, you don't know GST, sir. The answer is IGST. Answer is IGST. Answer is not IGST. If you say IGST, it is wrong. Sir, no sir, we have seen, sir, interstate means IGST will come. This is interstate, IGST will come. Wrong. Interstate IGST is wrong. No sir, textbook says, if you go to Google, if I type interstate GST, IGST is only coming, sir. Okay. Wrong. Interstate means IGST, answer will come later. The question is not what is IGST, CGST, SGST. The question is very simple. 50% of GST has to go to state government. That is the understanding. 50% of the GST has to go to a state government. That is the understanding. Yes. Now central government is ready to give 50% to the state government. Okay. Okay. Now in this transaction, Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu, Andhra to Andhra, Kerala to Kerala, UP to UP, Karnataka to Karnataka, there is absolutely no problem. There is only one state government in the transaction. 50% money, SGST 900 will go to that state. But in Tamil Nadu to Andhra transaction, there are three parties to the transaction. One central, one state, one central, two states, Tamil Nadu, AP. Now central will take 900. The balance 900 belonging to the state government. Which state government will take? Tamil Nadu or Andhra? Selling state or buying state? Okay. Now, this is where the deliberation happened among all the states. Okay. Among all the states. Okay. I hope most of you in your school and college, okay, you would have played this game in culturals called as block and tackle. Block and tackle. Do you know block and tackle game? I hope you know. Otherwise, you do the Google search. The block and tackle game goes like this. There will be a participant there. He will be given a topic. Let's say a topic is Sachin Tendulkar is the best batsman in the world. And they will say block, which means I have to say, yes, Sachin Tendulkar is the best batsman in the world. He has got too many great hundreds. Nobody has got that many hundreds. And they will say tackle. Then you have to say exact opposite. What Tendulkar? Tendulkar waste. All final you will go and put duck. Whenever India required, he will not score. So I have to say both the for argument as well as the against argument for a particular point. Now here also we have two states. What are the two states? Money has to go to the selling state. No sir, money has to go to the buying state. The two people are there. So if it had been a live class, it would be very nice. So I would have asked you the question. I would have made two of you fight, whether it is selling state or buying state. Preferably one Tamil Nadu guy, one Andhra guy we would have created state problem. Preferably in Karnataka guy, already enmity is there. You could have fuel more fire. Would have got one interesting Ratta Kalari episode in the class, but we cannot do all that thing now. Virtual classroom, very difficult to kill somebody. That's okay. But nowadays most of the murders are happening only on Twitter. Okay, therefore let's try to do it here also. Okay, so let me do both sides. I am going to now argue that the money has to go to the selling state. Before going, you will ask one doubt, sir. Idukkum GST enadra sambandham irukku. Everything is linked. Once we finish the class, I will give you a few points you will find that whatever we are going to study from the next video till the last video is already covered in this video. Every single point. Okay, this is the fundamental of GST. If you want to understand, this is the stem cell of a baby. The entire lung, heart, kidney, brain, liver, pancreas, everything is from the stem cell. If you understand the stem cell, which is the fourth video which is being seen by you today, then you will understand every video from next video onwards. Okay, so bear with me, patiently listen to me, try to follow this with me. Okay, so now I am going to argue. What am I going to argue? Sir, the money should go to the selling state. The money should go to the selling state. Okay, who am I? Now I am the Tamil Nadu representative. Why? Because I am the selling state representative. I am going to argue. Okay, what is the first argument? Sir, I have invested crores and crores of rupees to build roads, give infrastructure, give EB facility, give land free of cost, this free of cost, that free of cost. Then they will manufacture. If they manufacture, if they sell to Andhra, money will go to Andhra. I will put the plant of Hyundai in Tamil Nadu, tax will go to Andhra. Why should tax go to Andhra? I am the government which spent thousands of crores, no. Therefore only I should get the tax. I should get the tax. This is the argument. Now selling state is over. Selling state argument is over. I can give you many more points, but all the points are again a corollary for the first point. What is the first point? The selling state, the economic activity started here. The economic activity started here. And the state government, Tamil Nadu government, I have invested crores and crores of money on infrastructure so that these people are manufacturing. Why can't they open car manufacturing plant in UP? Why can't they open car manufacturing plant in Bihar? Why are they not going? Why can't you open a single nano in West Bengal? You're coming only to Gujarat, no? You're coming only to Maharashtra, no? You're coming only to Tamil Nadu, no? Irrespective of who is the chief minister or which party is ruling, you're coming only to these three states. Why are you not going to other states? So we have over last 50 years we have invested in this state crores of rupees. Now you are saying the money will go to buying state. Somebody sitting in Bihar will buy a car, money will go to that state. I am not acceptable. Money should come to the selling state. This is the argument of the selling state. Now, nenu Andhra, okay, nenu Telugu, nenu Matladtam. Okay, now I am going to the Andhra side. I am the buying side. Okay, now let's argue from the buying state power. Babu, what happened? You may produce it. What is the use? You may produce. What is the use? Somebody should be there to buy, no? Somebody today in Corona times, all factories are there. Are you manufacturing one single car? No. Are you manufacturing anything? No. So the seller is not the king. Who is the king? Customer is the king. Who supplies doesn't matter. Where is the demand? Who is the demand? Who is creating the demand? Demand matters. In Andhra, I have created people to demand products, to buy a car. So the money has to come to the buying state. Seller doesn't matter. Hyundai ilana Morris garages. MG car I will buy. Or I will buy Tesla. Or I will buy BMW. Hyundai ilana Ford. Ford ilana Maruti. Selling doesn't matter. Buying matters. If there is a buyer, there will always be a seller. If there is a seller, there need not be a buyer. Today, a buyer wants milk. Milk is there. The buyer wants car. Car is there. Buyer wants bike. Bike is there. Buyer doesn't want anything. Seller will vanish. Second, money is taken from the pocket of the Andhra citizen. Correct? See, if you go and see, now 10,000 is the value of the goods before GST. With the GST, what is the value of the goods? 11,800. Now this 11,800 is taken from whose pocket? Who's paying from his pocket? Who's paying? The money is paid by the buyer. Correct? 11,800 is taken from the pocket of the buyer. Where is the buyer? Andhra. Which means 11,800 rupees is taken from the pocket of the Andhra citizen. which means 1800 rupees tax is taken from the pocket of the Andhra citizen, which means money taken from the pocket of the Andhra citizen should go only to the state of Andhra. Money taken from the pocket of one citizen cannot go to the money take to the another citizen. Very simple. Forget Andhra. Take India. From India, one tax is collected from Indian customer. Will you pay the tax to Germany? No. In Germany, some tax is collected. Can the tax come to India? No. If you collect tax from a citizen of a particular country, the tax will go to that country's government. One country cannot impose tax on another country. So, if the customer is from Andhra and the money is collected from the pocket of the customer in Andhra, tax is going from the hands of the customer citizen in Andhra, then the tax should also go to the Andhra government, the buying government. So now we heard both sides of the argument. This argument went back and forth. There is no right answer, wrong answer. Please understand. This is all decision making, policy making. Okay. In policy, at the end of the day, somebody will sit, they will create a consensus and they will say, okay, you have to go like this. Okay. So if he thinks, no sir, I think money has to go to selling state, I think money has to go to buying state, both are right answer, both are wrong answer. There is no right answer, wrong answer in this concept. End of the day, we have to decide one thing. We have to decide either Tamil Nadu or Andhra. Now, what is the answer? The answer was, the answer still is, answer is, the money has to go to the buying state. Money has to go. Money means the SGST money. Now, every question will create an answer, and every answer will create the next question. If you go back, we have to give power to state, not give power to state. So we create a GST council. So that question created GST council. Once GST council is created, which means money will go to central and the state. Now that created next question, which state? Now that we solved which state answer is the buying state. The SGST money has to go to the buying state. Okay. Now Tamil Nadu to Andhra, SGST will go to which government? Andhra government. Andhra to Tamil Nadu, money will go to which government? Tamil Nadu. Sir, are you talking about CGST, SGST? I am not talking about CGST at all. Why? There is only one central government. We are not bothered about CGST. We are talking only about SGST. The SGST will go to which government? Buying. Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu? Tamil Nadu. Why? Seller Tamil Nadu, buyer Tamil Nadu. Sir, buyer Tamil Nadu. Kerala to Gujarat? Gujarat. Gujarat to West Bengal? West Bengal. Jammu Kashmir to Ladakh? Ladakh. Ladakh to Punjab? Punjab. It's a buying state. The money has to go to the buying state. Okay, great. Now, this leads to the next question. Now, so what was the perception of the manufacturing state? So what is the answer here? Who will get the revenue gains of interstate transaction? In case of interstate transaction, what is the answer now? The money will go to the buying state. Buying state. So now the manufacturing states like Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, to a certain extent Andhra, these states were like, sir, GST vanda. We don't want GST. We don't want GST. We don't want GST. GST la vana. GST oddu beda. GST beda. GST gottilla. GST beda. Okay. Okay. Gujarats basically don't like tax at all. So any tax they don't like. GST they didn't like at all further. Okay. So these manufacturing states were like, sir, we are doing a lot of hard work. You have decided the money will go to buying state. So they told the central government, we are not interested in GST. We are not interested in GST. Now central government has to now cajole them. Cajole na number Ajay Devgan wife kadiyadu. Cajole na KAJOLE, which means coax them, make them accept. Taja pudikirdu. Okay, samadhana paduthirdu. What did they say? They said, manufacturing state, your perception is wrong. Your perception is wrong. Sir, enna wrong? See, you have manufacturing in your state. For example, in Tamil Nadu government, you have Hyundai. Hyundai, thousands of people are working in Hyundai. Hyundai has got more than 100 component suppliers who are also manufacturing in Tamil Nadu. Those hundreds of people are employing thousands of other employees. Lot of truck, gig, transportation, all these people are also there in Tamil Nadu. Lot of people are buying truck in Tamil Nadu. Lot of roads are being built. Everything is built in Tamil Nadu. There lots of people are getting employment. Lots of people are getting salary. What are these people doing with that salary? What are these people doing with that salary? With that salary, what will they do? They will buy rice, dress, rent, education, they will pay. Correct. So, when they buy, they consume products. They also consume services. Okay. Which is the biggest box office in India? Bombay, Bollywood. But second biggest box office is Tamil Nadu. After Bahubali, it is also Andhra. But movies of Tamil Nadu cross 100 crore on a very easily. All top star movies. None of, even if you take a Salman Khan movie, if it is not that good, it doesn't cross 100 crores. Whereas a Tamil star movie or Vijay or Ajit or Rajini, it crosses 100 crores even if the movie is not that great. Why? Everybody watches movie. Why? Because we are a producing state. We can afford. Which means there, Tamil Nadu government, you will get revenue. You are buying rent. To buy rent, there should be a house. House should be constructed. To construct out, there must be steel. Steel is coming from North India. But steel is manufactured there, but consumed in Tamil Nadu. So for steel, Tamil Nadu government will get the revenue even though steel was not manufactured in Tamil Nadu government. Here, mobile phones are being purchased by all the people in Tamil Nadu. Smartphones, high-end phones. Is mobile is being manufactured in Tamil Nadu? No, it is manufactured in Hyderabad and Karnataka. But revenue will come to Tamil Nadu. Why? Buying state for mobile phones is Tamil Nadu. Headphones, everything you buy from Amazon, Flipkart, all that product is manufactured across India, but purchased by the customer in Tamil Nadu. The money will come to Tamil Nadu government. So from one Hyundai car, you may not get tax. But because of manufacturing state, because of the salary earned here, because the spending happens here by all that people will buy products. When they buy products, those products may be manufactured in Tamil Nadu or outside Tamil Nadu. And out of this manufacturing of the products, the Tamil Nadu state government will get more revenue. Tamil Nadu was like, okay. Apram? Central government like, what apram? I given you best reason. Still not sufficient. I think I will lose revenue if I come to GST. I don't want GST. The next point. What's the first point the central government said? See, you are from Hyundai car sold outside Tamil Nadu, you will not get revenue. I agree. But because of Hyundai and because of all the employees, because everybody is there in Tamil Nadu earning money, good money, they will spend money on goods and services, and all the Tamil Nadu government will get the state revenue because for those spending done by those Tamil Nadu people, the buying state is Tamil Nadu. The goods may be manufactured in Tamil Nadu, may be manufactured outside Tamil Nadu, but money will go to Tamil Nadu government. First point. Second point. State governments, if you recall, first page if you go, the services, the service tax, the tax on services was with central government. The power to levy tax on services was with central government. Whereas when it comes to GST, GST is goods and service tax. Goods and GST service are both are taxed under GST, and state governments will also get 50% tax from services. The state governments will also get 50% tax on services. Earlier they got 0. Now they will get 9%. Earlier they got 0. See, earlier chartered accountant in Tamil Nadu paid service tax to central government. Today chartered accountant in Tamil Nadu will pay 9% GST to state government. Earlier, beauty parlor, amusement park, MGM, Kishkinta, they paid service tax to central government. They did not pay 1 rupee to the state government. Now they will all pay 9% to the state government. Okay. So all take Bharadwaj coaching institutes. We never paid 1 rupee tax to state government. We paid all the tax to central government. Now we are paying 9% of your precious fees to state government. So central government's second point was state government, Tamil Nadu state government. A state which is manufacturing also consumes lot of services. Because you are consuming lot of services, earlier you got 0% tax, now we will get 9% tax. So, two things will happen. One, other goods consumed in Tamil Nadu also you will get money. Second, from services you never got money earlier, now you will get money. Therefore, if you add those two, the first two reasons I gave you, don't worry, the tax revenue from GST will be more or less equal to the tax revenue which you were getting under the pre-GST era. Who's saying this? Central government. To whom? To the state government. Which is state government? Manufacturing state government. In our example, we have taken it as Tamil Nadu. Same logic they are talking to Maharashtra, Gujarat and all those people. Small states like Assam and all, they were never problem. Very revenue. This only states like Tamil Nadu and all huge revenue. So they were like, no, we will lose revenue. Central government said, you will not. Central government said, I can guarantee that you cannot lose revenue. Why? Other states will supply goods to your consumers in Tamil Nadu. You will get goods, and on services also you will get tax. Therefore, you will not lose revenue. I can guarantee. What will state say? If somebody says, I can guarantee. It's suppose tomorrow somebody gets corona. Somebody says, Satyama, unna agadu, na paathukiren. What will you say? Seri, paathukiren. Apdi aachuna, suppose something happens, then what will you do? Nothing will happen, pa. Nothing will happen, okay. Something happens to me, then what will you do? I'll give you 1 crore. Got the concept? Somebody guarantees you something. If the guaranteed thing doesn't happen, you go to ask him, hey, you only give guarantee, no? This did not happen. You do something. So now all the state governments said, all the state governments, but especially the manufacturing states, they said to the state government, they said to the central government, what did they say? If we lose revenue under GST, then central government has to compensate the loss in revenue. If we lose, who said this dialogue? Who said this dialogue? Who said this dialogue? The manufacturing states, but later all states joined together. They said, okay, we agree to GST, but on one condition. You said money will go to buying state. Okay, that also we agree. No problem. Money can go to buying state. But you said we will not lose money. But if we lose money, then money lost by the state governments, had GST not been implemented, they would have continued with sales tax, they would have continued to get the tax, but because of GST, the revenue has gone down. The revenue has gone down. Then they will have to be compensated by the state government. Sorry, by the central government. Okay. Now are you getting the GST politics here? The money has to go to the buying state, okay, and the central government has to give compensation to the state government if the state government's revenue under GST falls short of what would have been the revenue had GST not been implemented and old sales tax and VAT regime had continued. Okay, these two was answered. Great. Take a deep breath. Okay. Now, this compensation, where are we? Let's say we are in season 2. This is the climax of season 2. And what is the climax of season 2? The central government promises to give compensation to the state government. Now, this compensation will vanish from season 3, will rejoin in season 4. This character will vanish in season 2, will rejoin us in season 4. In season 3, who is the hero and the villain? The hero and the villain for season 3 is who will get the revenue in case of interstate transaction. What was the decision taken? Buying state. Now, once you say the money has to go to the buying state, this created another problem, or rather a nightmare. Sir, என்ன sir nightmare? GST would answer. Okay. So I will help you understand this. Sir, let's say you see some alliance for your sister or some lady in your house. You see an alliance. So you ask, what will you ask about the guy? Sir, does he have smoking, drinking, and those kind of bad habits? How much does he earn? Where is he working? Private or public? How much salary does he earn? His mother-in-law still alive or not? Then how much money is he earning? Then does he have a own house or not? Does he have a car, bike? Where is he located? Bangalore? Is he going to foreign? Coming back from foreign? Does he have corona? All that questions you will continue to ask. Now, if he gives a question, he has a own house, the next question you will ask is where. If I tell where, next question you will ask is 2 BHK or 3 BHK. So every answer will create another question, and every question will create another answer. This loop keeps on going in GST. So this question will come, right? So this question answer, that answer will give to next question. So like this, the money should go to which government? Selling government or buying government? We said buying government. This created another problem. What is the problem? Now, again, go here. Try to understand. Tell me, who should pay the tax to the government? Who should pay the tax to the government? Now, you go to a shop to have food. Sir, it's been last 3 months since we went to a hotel to have food, sir. I agree. Imagine those times you used to go to restaurant. You eat a fried rice. Let's say 200 rupees is the fried rice. Okay. Then what will be bill will come? Not 200 rupees. CGST will be 5%, 10 rupees. CGST will be 2.5, not 2.5 rupees will be 5 rupees. SGST will be another 2.5%, 5 rupees. Total 10 rupees, 210 rupees. Now who is the seller there? The hotel, the restaurant. Who's the buyer there? You. Who paid 210? You paid 210. Did you pay 10 rupees to the government? No, you did not pay 10 rupees to the government. You paid 10 rupees along with 200 rupees to the hotel. So your job, for you, one fried rate is 210 rupees. If somebody asks you, very simple, you buy this t-shirt. If somebody asks you, how much did you pay? You will say 500. You will not say 400, 100 rupees I paid tax to government. You will not say. For you, the price of this t-shirt is 499. Okay, you are not bothered about tax and all. Is this shirt worth for 499 or not? You are not bothered about GST, no GST, 5, 12 and all. What is the value? See, now phone price have been increased. Earlier one phone is, let's say, 11,200. Now that phone is 11,800. 600 rupees. Now what will you ask? Is this phone worth? Is this phone worth to 11,800? If it is worth, then you will buy. If it is not worth, then you will not buy. Sorry, got a call. So you pay 210 rupees to the restaurant. Who will pay the 10 rupees to the government? You will not pay. You had fried rice, you went home to sleep. You had chicken biryani, left. You had mutton biryani, left. You had fish fry, you left. You had prawn ginger fry, you left. Happily to sleep at home. Okay. Vanilla ice cream. You're feeling tempted to eat all these things. I cannot do anything. Ask your mother to cook and give you. Okay. So the 10 rupees tax you only paid it, not to the government. You paid it to the restaurant. Who has to pay to the government? The restaurant has to pay to the government. Correct? Even if you go to a shop to buy any product, you see they will give you bill with GST. They have collected GST from you, the buyer. Who has collected? The seller, shop owner, the service provider. They have collected the GST from you. They, who is they here? The seller, the supplier, the service provider. He has to pay that to the government. Okay. Now, in our example, the seller is in Tamil Nadu. Okay. The buyer is in Andhra. The SGST money has to go to. Okay. So, in our above example, okay, the Tamil Nadu seller has to pay a rupees 900 CGST to the central government, which he will pay rupees 900 SGST to which government? To the Andhra state government. Sir, answer IGST. IGST eduke oravanga. First understand how IGST. IGST is the baby. This is father mother. First understand father mother story. How I met your mother we are seeing now. Then we will talk about the children. Okay. So the Tamil Nadu seller has to pay 900 to central and 900 to state. That state being the buying state. Which state is Andhra in our example? Now, by now you should understood what is the problem. What is the problem? Tamil Nadu fellow pay tax to central government. Tamil Nadu fellow will not pay tax to Tamil Nadu government itself. If Tamil Nadu fellow has sold goods in Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu buyer, their SGST has to go to Tamil Nadu. In that case itself, our fellow will not pay tax to the Tamil Nadu government. Okay. Now, where am I located? Tamil Nadu. Whom should I pay tax to? Tamil Nadu government. Does Tamil Nadu government have control over me? Yes. Will I pay tax to Tamil Nadu government? Bimbiliki bilabi. I will not pay tax. Now, will I, sitting in Tamil Nadu, will I pay tax to some Andhra government sitting some 700 kilometers away from me? Will I pay tax? I will not pay. If you want Andhra government, let them come and collect from me. Let Andhra government come and collect. Okay. Here comes the problem. Andhra government has no jurisdiction in Tamil Nadu. Andhra government has got no jurisdiction in Tamil Nadu. They cannot come inside Tamil Nadu. They cannot come inside Tamil Nadu and collect tax from me. The best example I can give you, see the problem and all is I need to give only movie examples because that is the only experience you have, no real life experience. Okay, I gave the example already in the last, probably in second video, first video. Okay, in that Singham 3 Surya movie, sir, I have not watched Singham 3, sir. Then I cannot help you. Wait, Ajay Devgan will make that remake in Hindi. Till then you wait. Okay, Telugu people, that's dubbed version is there. Kerala people, dubbed version is there. Please go and watch. Okay, so Singham 3, that fellow will be chasing that villain from Vizag. He'll be chasing. Okay, then that villain will run into Hyderabad airport. Hyderabad comes under Telangana. When the Singham Surya comes inside, Telangana officer will say, sorry, stop. This is Telangana. This is Telangana state officer. No Andhra. You cannot come here. So, Andhra state government cannot enter into even Telangana, which is Andhra like 6 years back. They cannot enter there. How can they come into Tamil Nadu? So Andhra cannot come into Tamil Nadu to collect the tax. Sir, simple matter, sir. Andhra government can ask Tamil Nadu government to collect the tax and give it to Andhra government. Sir, come again. Andhra government can ask Tamil Nadu government to collect tax from me, that is the Tamil Nadu seller, and give it to the Andhra government. They can ask, yeah. They can ask, what is the problem in asking? Let them ask. What will happen? Andhra government will ask. Now you have to understand, the money has to go to Andhra government. See, again you have to understand, government means within Andhra, we have different commissionerates. One Andhra will be divided into 20 commissionerates. With 20 commissioner, because one person cannot cover all taxes, no? So they will have one commissioner. One commissioner cannot have the entire district, no? So that one commissioner will have deputy commissioner below him. One deputy commissioner cannot cover one full area, no? So they will have assistant commissioner to see sub area, zones. One assistant commissioner cannot cover all the zones, no? So he will have 5 superintendents. One superintendent cannot cover one area, no? So he will have 3 inspectors. So this is the government. Now they have to decide which commissionerate, which inspector has to follow this 900 up. They have to fix responsibility. What will you say? Sir, this is not come in my jurisdiction. This you take, sir. This I think, sir, central. Sir, this will not come here. This will not come. First they have to decide. Then they have to write a letter. Sir, email? No email. Government means they have to send only letter. That is the responsibility of government. Government is the only person writing love letters even today. Okay, everybody has transported to email. Only they will write letters. What letter they have to write? The inspector has write letter to superintendent. Sir, please help to collect 900 from Tamil Nadu government. Superintendent will give the letter to AC. AC will give to BC. BC will give to C. C will go to Department of Revenue to the state government of Andhra. 7 letters over. Then Tamil Nadu Andhra Revenue Minister will then write a letter to the Tamil Nadu Revenue Minister. Then what will Tamil Nadu Revenue Minister do? Nothing. He will also do postman job. He will write a letter to the Commissioner of Sales Tax. Then Commissioner will then write a letter to DC, AC, Superintendent, to the Inspector. So it comes to the final tax officer. That tax officer has to come to. So that tax officer has to come to me and ask for, hey Shiva, pay the 900 rupees tax. Who is coming to me? The Tamil Nadu officer has to come to me and ask for, pay me 900 rupees tax. What will I answer? So what will I say? I will say, sir, Tamil Nadu government tax you ask. Andhra government tax and all you don't ask. I will not pay it. Okay. You even go write a letter saying that we are not able to find that person. Okay. So Tamil Nadu government has jurisdiction over me, but Tamil Nadu government does not have the right to tax me. Are you able to understand? Tamil Nadu government has control, physical control over me, but they do not have the right to demand the tax. Andhra government has the right to demand tax, but they don't have jurisdiction. Okay. Now this is the next problem. Okay, so this is the problem. What is the solution? The solution is a very simple solution. What to do? The Tamil Nadu seller may not pay tax to the Andhra state government. So, what is the solution? Over the Tamil Nadu seller, that is, take an example that I am the Tamil Nadu seller. Over me, who has jurisdiction? 2 people has got jurisdiction. One, central government, because they are the central government. They have jurisdiction over all the people across India. Then the Tamil Nadu state government. Both people have got jurisdiction over me. So, what Andhra government says is, central government, you collect my tax also. Please listen to what I say very carefully. Tamil Nadu seller, that is Shivakumar, has already paid 900 rupees to central government. CGST portion over, 50% GST over. We are talking about the second 50%. So Andhra state government is saying to the central government, this second 900 rupees of SGST tax payable to me, that is Andhra state government. Andhra is saying this dialogue. So payable to me, Andhra state government. You means central government. You collect the tax on behalf of me. Me is Andhra government. Collect the tax on behalf of Andhra government and give it to me and give it to Andhra government. So what is the Andhra government saying? Let the central government collect the GST component and pay it to the Andhra government. So what does the government want? The CGST central government has to collect, obviously. Then SGST of another state. SGST of another state. Who should collect? That should also be collected by the central government and pass on the same to the respective buying state. Okay. So CGST I will obviously pay to the central government. SGST I have to pay to Andhra. I may not pay to Andhra. So Andhra is saying you collect, you central government, you collect it on behalf of me, then pay it to me. Now this is okay. Now when central government comes and asks me, this is a very good idea. Why? Because central government has got jurisdiction over me. It's an excellent idea. Now imagine this. Now we have understood this. Central government will collect the tax on behalf of the Andhra government. The SGST portion will collect the tax and will pay it to the government. Okay. Now, in a Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu transaction, yes, there will be a bill called CGST, SGST. CGST has to go to central government. SGST has to go to Tamil Nadu state government. Correct? Whereas, அப்படியே இந்த பக்கம் வந்தோம்னா Tamil Nadu to Andhra transaction, CGST will go to central government. SGST will also go to central government. Then from there to Andhra government. Correct? Correct? Which means if I give two bills, one bill Tamil Nadu bill, it has got SGST. This SGST I have to pay to Tamil Nadu state government. In another bill, Tamil Nadu to Andhra bill, I will give SGST. But that SGST I have to pay it to central government. Which means two bills, two SGSTs. I am not paying to state, I am paying to central. One time I am paying to state, one time I am paying to central. Very confusing. Okay. Left hand side is very clear. Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu, CGST to central government, SGST to Tamil Nadu government. Tamil Nadu to Andhra, CGST to central government, SGST also I am required to pay to central government, which means both C and S, I am going to pay to the central government. Okay, which means what? When I am paying both the tax to central government, this creates a confusion. What? Both tax is now called as SGST, but one tax I am paying to my state government, another tax I am paying to central government. One name I cannot have two taxes paying to two different people. Therefore, in case of interstate transaction, since both central tax component and state tax component is being paid to the central government, okay, there will be a new tax called as integrated GST. adana integrated na add nu artham, added GST. adana added GST. So added GST they could have kept name. Yes, sir. Then the abbreviation would have been AGST. Now when I have AGST, we have one problem. Sir, Arunachal GST, then what do you call? AP GST, what you call? AS GST, Assam GST, what you will call? Now we have this problem. Okay, okay, sir. Then we can say some other word called where a word addition. Where a word addition. Some other new name. Everywhere you have this state name problem. So we need one letter which also means addition, but in that letter there should not be any state. So in I we don't have a state in India. We have India, but in India we don't have any state which starts with I. Therefore we use the word integrated GST. Use the word integrated GST. So what will we do? When we pay both tax to the government, instead of paying it as separate tax, so instead of paying two separate taxes, we shall pay a single tax called as IGST in case of interstate transactions. In case of interstate transactions. Okay, in case of interstate transactions. Okay, now this leads to another problem. What is that problem? I'll come to it shortly. Okay, now so let's go and copy this. You remember this is what we did here. Okay, we'll copy this. We'll go to the next page. Okay, so this is local or intra-state transaction. Apna intra-state na within the state. Example, Tamil Nadu to Tamil Nadu or Andhra to Andhra. Any example. This is interstate transaction, that is between two states. Example, Tamil Nadu to Andhra. So in left hand side I will pay value of supply 10,000, CGST 900, SGST 900, 1,800 is the total tax, 11,000 is the total invoice value. Okay, in right hand side in interstate transaction I will have value of supply as same 10,000. There will be no CGST, there will be no SGST. There will be a single tax. There will be a single tax called as IGST. What is IGST? Integrated GST. So it is a addition of 9 plus 9. So 9 plus 9 percentage, that is equal to 18 percentage. Okay. IGST 1,800. Total invoice value will again be 11,800. So if you see here, this is the GST. So that's all GST. In case of local transaction, there will be CGST 50%, SGST 50% tax. Tax rate is 18, 9 and 9. Total tax rate is 12, 6 and 6. Total tax rate is 5, 2.5, 2.5. Total tax rate is 28, 14, 14. Total tax rate is 1%, 0.75%, 0.375, 0.375. Whereas in IGST, interstate transaction, there will be one tax called as integrated GST. It will be at full tax, 18%. Now, from a layman point of view, okay, forget you are all studying, you are a professional studying for a professional exam, forget all these things. What is the value of the goods? 10,000. How much tax? 1,800. Total value of the goods, how much? 11,800. See, even though it is one India, one tax, it looks like three taxes: CGST, SGST. Now we have introduced a new concept called as IGST. This IGST, whom will I pay to? I have to pay to the central government. I have to pay to the central government. Now, understood? Now, if I pay to central government, this 1800 entire money central government can keep? No. Central government cannot keep. 50%, 900 rupees it can keep. Balance 900, it has to transfer to the buying state. In this example, Andhra state government. Okay. Now, I request you to kindly pause the video and update this. What nightmare? Done. Then this point, Tamil Nadu, this money SGST has to go to the Andhra government via central government. So I cannot have two SGST, one to central, one to state. SGST, sir, but I pay to central, sir. You cannot call it pade, no, sir. It is called SGST, sir, but we will pay to central government. I cannot say. Okay. So complicated. Therefore, we have a new concept called as IGST. So this is GST. If you understand this final table, this is called as GST. Okay. Left hand side is within the state transaction, CGST, SGST. I will pay 50% to central government, 50% to my own state government. Over. Inter between two different states. Abdina, then I will pay entire 100% tax to central government. It is a central government job to give 50% to the buying state. My job as a taxpayer is over if I pay the entire tax to the central government. It is called as IGST. This solution has a problem. Yo, sir. Sir, problem. What is the problem now, sir? If you keep talking like this, every solution has the problem. When will you complete this video, sir? We will what to do? Okay, we have to complete all the related concept in one video. I cannot take every concept in one video. Then I'll be taking 25 videos for just for introduction. Okay. This solution has a problem. First of all, this solution was a solution to another problem. What problem? How will I pay money to the buying state? How will I pay money to the buying state? How will I pay? Via central government. Now, paying money to the buying state was a solution to what problem? Should the money go to the selling state or buying state? That question. That question, why did it come? Because two states were involved. So, two states were involved. That question came. For that question, the answer was buying state. Buying state created a problem. How will the money go? The money is via central government. Central government created IGST. Now I need to pay IG central government. This creates another problem. In a problem, now you see, if you remember the first class, we said no tax can be levied without the authority of the law. Without the authority of the law. Correct? Correct. Now, technically I can argue. What can I argue? The Parapa, this 50% money belongs to Andhra state government. You, central government, cannot collect tax from me. The central government is only acting as agent. That person has to collect the tax. No tax can be levied or collected. 246, you take the first video and see, you would have written, or you should have written, no tax can be levied or collected, which means levy is different, collection is different. Levy is by Andhra, you will collect. To collect the tax, you don't have authority. Who has not got authority? Central government has not got authority. Oh, central government does not got authority. Which means, what will I say? I will not pay IGST to you. I will pay on 50% of IGST. That is 900 rupees. That I will pay. Why? Authority to collect 50% of the GST. 900 rupees. That is with central government. But balance 50% authority is not with you. You here is central government. You don't have authority, central government. Mr. Modi, you don't have authority to collect 18% tax from me. Oh. So what is the problem here? The central government does not have authority to collect tax of another state government. What to do? This has a solution. This has a solution. Okay. Which is the problem? The problem is, sir, IGST is a wonderful solution, sir. I will pay entire money to central government will transfer 50% to state government. Wonderful solution. Beautiful solution. But the solution has got no legal backing. So now we have to create the legal backing. So what was the argument? I said, sir, there is no power to the central government to collect both CGST and SGST. That power is not there to the central government. That is my argument. So what will be the solution? To give the power to the central government. So what is the solution? This has a solution. What is the solution? Here we see. If you recall, we have got union list and state list and concurrent list. So what happens? This is what happens. Union list, state list. In union list, if you remember, all we'll go top now. All this was there. Excise duty, CST, service tax, all this nonsense was there. In state government, all this nonsense was there. So in GST Constitution Amendment, what are we proposing? Delete all this. Now I have deleted all the tax list. Now the tax list is looking empty. In union list and state, there is no tax item at all. All item I have deleted. Now what I am going to put? Now I need to give power to the both central and state. Now I am going to give tax on intrastate supply of goods and service. I am giving the power to tax intrastate supply of goods and service. Intrastate supply, no? CGST. Okay, sir. Then state to go have to give power, no? Ade. Same ditto. Tax on intrastate supply of goods and service. Appadina SGST. Then tax on interstate supply of goods and service. Here not applicable. So now I have given the entire power to collect goods and service, entire goods and service, entire GST tax on interstate transaction. The entire power I have given only with central government. The power has not been given with the state government at all. Now this is what the new constitutional 101 amendment. The intrastate power I have given both to central and state. Interstate transaction, the power is given only to the union list, state list. Power is given only in the union list. Okay. Brilliant solution. Excellent solution. Please note down. Sir, avladana sir? Illa. This solution has a problem. Adaponga sir. This solution has a problem. Enna sir problem? What was the understanding? You have to go back, take this example and talk. Tamil Nadu, Andhra. Then understanding. This is where you started. Then we said Andhra cannot come to Tamil Nadu and collect the tax. Yes. Therefore, we say central government, please collect the tax. Yes. But don't keep the tax. Give it to me. Yes. Then we said central government does not have power to collect both central and state tax. Yes. Therefore, we said we will give them power. Yes. Now we have given them power. Yes. Now what's the problem? Now you have given power to central government. Now central government will collect and will keep the money. Central government will collect and they will then Andhra government give me 50%. Central will ask, what 50? Who are you? Andhra will say, hey, I am state, Andhra, buying state, money will go. You only said buying state, money will go. Central government will say, sorry, you don't have power to collect tax. The power to collect tax is only with the union government. State government now has not got any power to collect tax on interstate supply. Which means what? Central government has got 18% they will collect it. Okay. But they did not give money to the state government. Oh. Now I understood it? The entire power, moment you give it to the central government today may give, tomorrow they will say, I will not give. Why should I give? They to central government can tomorrow ask, according to which provision you are asking paisa? No, concept of GST. No, forget concept. Tell me which law, which section, which provision you are asking money. No provision. They will show the union list status and they will say not applicable. Entire interstate is only with union list. Therefore, central government they will take entire 18%. Single paisa will not go to Andhra government. Oh. So this solution has a problem. What problem? Here, the entire power to levy tax on interstate transactions is only with the central government, and there is, which means the central government is not under any obligation to transfer any money to the buying state government. In this case, Andhra. Problem, Burida? Are you able to understand the problem? See, GST creates a complication. Now, this is the constitutional amendment list today. If you go to 7th schedule of the constitution, take the 7th schedule, take union list, state list, concurrent list. If you read it, you will find tax on intra, tax on inter in union list, tax on intra in the state list. That's all. You will not find inter. Oh. Then what should I do? This problem has a solution. This has a solution. What is the solution? The solution is very simple. In the constitution itself, you put a clause saying that, the power to collect the money is with the central government, but the money is not of central government. Sir, repeat, sir. I didn't understand, sir. Repeat. The power to collect is with central government, but power to enjoy that money is not with central government. Oh. Sir, purila, sir. Can you explain once more? I will tell you. The CGST money collected by the central government will go into the consolidated fund of India. Sir, consolidated fund of Appadina, sir. You go into Google search. Okay. Consolidated fund of India. It goes to the pocket of the central government. It goes into the pocket of the central government. Which means what? It is central government money. It is central government money. Meaning, central government can do whatever it wants with that money. Okay. But IGST will not go to consolidated fund of India. It will not go to consolidated fund of India. There will be a separate IGST fund. Now, where are these added? All these things are added in constitution itself. Okay, all these things, which things? The IGST thing is added in constitution. So, what is added in constitution? They can amend the constitution. And again, to amend the constitution, I have to go to Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha. 15 states I have to get approval, which means that amendment is not going to happen. Okay, so as I said, any amendment which is against the state can never happen in constitution because states have to agree 15 out of Now 28, no, still 15 out of 28 states have to agree. Okay. So, but IGST will not go to Consolidated Fund of India. There will be a separate fund called as IGST fund. Okay. From this fund, first transfer 50% to the buying state. Please note, first 50% central government can take. No. Why? First 50 they will take. Second 50 will be there only. Are you able to understand? First 50 they will take. Who will take? Central government will take. Second 50 what will happen? They are not bothered. Anyway, it's not their money. No, what will they do? There is ice cream. Okay. You and your brother is there. Okay. Or you and your sister. Okay. You have a cup of ice cream in front of you. A bowl of ice cream. If your father says, you take your half, balance off, you give it to your sister or brother. What will you do? You will take your half. Happily eat. Then, second half, anyway, that is not your ice cream. No. If possible, you will try to eat that also. If not, you will say, anyway, I am not going to eat. Why should I take it? Put it in a bowl, put a spoon, go to her room and knock and give. If she wants, come and let her take. I am not bothered. But if your father says, if you want your half share of ice cream, first take half of ice cream, put it in a bowl, put a spoon, go and give it to your brother and sister, then come and give me proof that you have given to your sister, then only you can take your ice cream. What will you do? Then you will take half. First it will go to your sister or your brother, then you will take and eat your half of the ice cream. So if you want your half of ice cream, you have to first give the remaining ice cream to your brother or sister. Similarly, we are putting it in constitution itself. First transfer 50% to the buying state, only then matching amount, remaining 50% can be transferred to the Consolidated Fund of India. So all this, so the following amendments, following items were also included in the 101st constitutional amendment. Okay. First transfer 50% to buying state, 50% to selling state. Now if you see, if you go back. Okay, before going back, kindly pause the video and update this solution. Good? Yeah. So now what is happening? If you go back. So this IGST, who has got the power to collect the entire IGST? Central government. But central government cannot enjoy the fund. They have to give 50% to state. Is it there? Is it my problem? No. Where is it given? It is given in the constitution. Okay. And this concept is also written in the IGST Act. Okay. It's also written in the IGST Act. Okay. So now this solution over. In the solution there is no problem. In the solution we have only minor problems, which we will see it as topics or chapters when you go to IGST Act. Okay. Now, so where did we come here? Now let's do a summary so far. If you recall, there was one character, hero of a character, which is waiting to enter now. Who is that character? In the character, the central has agreed to give compensation to the state. And the character or the pending lurker. Okay, he has to come now, join here. With that, the movie will be over. Okay, we will see how that character joins. Another 10-15 minutes if you bear with me. Right? Great. So now till now, let's summarize. Okay, summarize. What are summary points? 1. If it is if it is a local, when I say local, it means intra-state transaction, there will be CGST plus SGST, of course, or UTGST. Wherever it is unitary, we'll call it as UTGST. If it is a local, CGST. If it is interstate transaction, it will be IGST, which is equal to CGST plus SGST. Okay. Then the central government got the power to collect IGST, but transfer first 50% to the buying state government. This tomorrow, this buying state government, who is the buying state? That is what we will learn in a topic called as place of supply. Okay, when you go to the respective topic, we will explore those terms later. Okay, today we are calling it as buying state. Tomorrow we will say place of supply. So now we are giving concepts. Okay, we are giving names which we will understand. Then when we go to the respective topics, we will give them the correct legal names. Today we are calling it as buying state. Then we will call it as place of supply. Okay. So the central government got the power to collect IGST, but transfer first 50% to the buying state government. This is what we have summarized. So totally, how many taxes are there? So far, so far, that person has to come, no, season 2 fellow. CGST, SGST, UTGST, IGST. 4 taxes. One India, one nation, 4 taxes is called as one tax. See, it is 4 tax on a 1 tax. It is 1 tax on a 4 tax. Okay, it is 1, it is Aken but Anegan, it's Anegan but Agan. Okay, so if you read too much of GST, 2 things will happen. You will get a lot of white hair. Second, you will go into Siddhanta, Vedanta and you will go mad, as you would have by now realized seeing me. Okay, therefore it is 1 tax, but you will pay C separata, S separata. But when selling to another state, you will pay together only 1 tax. See, why I am saying it's 1 tax? See here, pa, the tax is 11. See, you go and buy a cell phone from Tamil Nadu, Chennai. You are in Chennai. You go in another Chennai shop, you buy. How much tax will you buy when you buy a cell phone? 1,800. Break up 900 CGST, 900 SGST. But if you buy the same phone via Flipkart and that seller is from Karnataka, how much tax will you pay? Same 1,800. IGST. See, as an end customer, you will pay only 1,800. Na? Okay. Are you able to understand? You will get 1,800 only. Say 11,800 only. It's 1 tax only. But the assessment happens on CS. Which C, which S? My C, only 1 C. Tamil Nadu S. That is I from Karnataka. I will go to central. From central buying state 50% they will transfer. Which is the buying state? Tamil Nadu. They will transfer. The end of the day, the 900 will go to Tamil Nadu government. When you buy from Purvika or when you buy from any other Chennai phones in Chennai, 900 will go to Chennai phones or Purvika. From their pocket directly it will go to, you pay to Purvika, Purvika will pay to Tamil Nadu state government. But when you buy phone from Flipkart, you will pay to Flipkart, Flipkart will pay to the seller, seller will pay IGST to the central government will pay 900 rupees to the Tamil Nadu state government. Again, Tamil Nadu state government will get 900 rupees tax. So it is 1 tax, but route is different. Okay, you know, no, like in Chennai, even in Bangalore not possible. If you want to go to one place, you can take different route. Beginning point same, destination same, route is different. So CGST, SGST, IGST are different routes. What is the destination? 1 tax. How much? 18%. How much? 1,800. There is no change there. Only the breakup changes. If it is not Tamil Nadu, if it is Puducherry, if it is Delhi, if it is Jammu and Kashmir, if it is Ladakh, if it is Daman Nagar Haveli, if it is Chandigarh, or if it is Lakshadweep, Andaman Nicobar Islands, we will call it as UTGST instead of SGST. We have learned about 4 taxes. One more tax is there, that person which we left. What did we say? We have to give compensation to the state government. Who? Central government. Why? State governments were thinking, no sir, we are going to lose revenue when GST comes, we don't want GST. Central government gave a lot of reasons. You remember, if you don't remember, rewind and see. Okay, sir, how much can I rewind, sir? Only 2 times view you are giving. What to do? Other people are giving 1.5 views. All that we cannot control. Okay, so rewind as much as you want, just watch within 2 times. Okay, good. So lot of reasons was given central government. They said okay, which means according to the central government, state will not lose. No, correct. Then state said okay, then you give guarantee. What guarantee? I will not anyway lose, but if I lose, give me paisa, give me the compensation. So central government had 2 problems. Central government has to give compensation to the states. This was problem number 1. Why problem number 1 I am saying? See, please understand, central revenue and state revenue are equal. Please tell me, in GST, central revenue and all states revenue put together are always equal. Think. Yes, why? If it is CGST, SGST, it is literally equal. If it is IGST, I will get 1800. But can I enjoy that money? Central government? No. First 50% I have to give it to my brother, sister, state. Only then 50% I can enjoy. So there also I'll get only 50%. So my revenue is always equal. If states are going to lose money, then what is the meaning? Then I am central government. I am also getting same equal tax, which means I am also losing money. Are you able to understand? If there is a situation that comes like right now in Corona situation, every state tax collection is down in GST, which means what? If Tamil Nadu government used to get 20,000 crores tax revenue, 10,000 will go to central, 10,000 will go to Tamil Nadu government. If today Tamil Nadu government is only 500 crores, then how much central will get? Same 10,000 crores. No, they will also get same 500. Why? Equal partner, ma. 500, 500, 10,000, 10,000, 20, 20. Therefore, when central government also is not getting money, how will they give compensation? So that is, where will they get money to give compensation? Problem number 1 had 2 unrelated problems. Has to give 2 unrelated problems. The first problem was they have to give compensation to the states. Okay, sir. Second problem. What is discussion? They said we will have a tax rate of 28%. They said okay, we will have a tax rate of 28% as the highest rate. In GST, you know, the highest rate is 28%. Okay, in later when we are going to learn, we will learn highest rate is not 28, it is 40, not 40 but 28, 28 and 40, 40 but not 28, 28 but 40. Sir, very confusing, sir. The next video we will cover that. Okay, right now we will keep it at 28%. Okay, so 28%. So somehow we have to give a trailer for the next video. Next episode season we have to give some teaser. So 28 or 40. What is the right answer? We will see it next video. For now, right now we will take 28%. 28 means 14% to central and 14% to state. 14 to central, 14 to state. Correct? Correct. Now all the goods has to be brought into GST. Okay. There are some goods called as demerit goods. Inna goods, demerit goods. Appadina sir, merit na nalla nartham. Meritorious student. Appadina nartham, very good. Outstanding student. Remaining people are outstanding students. Avangala are demerit students. Demerit goods. These are the goods that the government does not want you to buy. These are the goods which the government does not want you to buy. What are these goods? Say cigarette. I'm just giving you an example. Cigarettes, tobacco products, high-end cars. Okay. Aerated water. Apna soda, Pepsi, Coke. Aerated water. Anything with carbon dioxide in it. Aerated water. Example. I'm only giving you example, not the full list. I'm just giving you examples. These goods, the government does not want you to buy. Okay, sir, does not want me to buy. So what governments generally do is, see, imagine one cigarette, I don't know the price of cigarette. Imagine one cigarette is, let's say, 10 rupees. Okay. The tax on that is almost 7 rupees. The price of the cigarette is actually 3 rupees. Cost is only 3 rupees. Tax is 7 rupees. Or rather, cost is only 2. Tax is 8 rupees. Okay, 400% is the tax on the cigarette. How much percentage? In demerit good, tax on demerit goods is very high. Example, almost 400% for tobacco products. Eவ்வளோ percentage? 400. 2 rupees cigarette, 8 rupees. So imagine next time you smoke 1 puff. If you take 10 puff, 8 puff is to the central government and state government. GST taxes. Only 2 puff is coming to you. 2 rupees cigarette you are smoking for 10 rupees. Why? Government wants to collect heavy tax for 2 reasons. If it is costly, you will smoke less. If 1 cigarette is 2 rupees, you will smoke 5 cigarettes. If 1 cigarette is 10 rupees, you will smoke only 1 cigarette. 5 cigarette better, 1 cigarette better. 0 cigarette is better. But okay, you are not able to live. So 2 things. Government, if I tax more, you will consume less. If you consume less, you are happy. Second, some people will anyway smoke and die. At least pay some tax, na? I will use the tax. Are you able to understand? Anyway, some people, sir, one day I will smoke 20 cigarettes, sir. Otherwise, I cannot survive. Savu. But at least 20 into 8 rupees, 160 rupees tax you pay to the government. You using the tax, what will I do? At least I can develop some cancer institute on that. Okay. To treat you, if at all you come there, by the time if you are alive. So, they tax the demerit goods. Now, what is the problem? What is the highest rate fixed? 28%. What is the tax rate here? 400%. If I bring this product into GST, 400% will come down to, finish the sentence, 28%. Hiya, sir. Cigarette, everything will be cheap, sir. No, not possible, no. Cigarette has to be continued at 400%. What to do? So, how to bring these products into GST where their rate of tax is higher than 14%. Other than 14%, this 400% tax is collected by the central government itself. Now, how much central government is getting now? Only 14%. So, this 400% enga irukku, 14 enga irukku. How to collect this tax? Because I have to bring them under GST. I cannot leave them outside GST. Then what will happen? Some goods inside GST, some goods outside GST. We had this problem in Companies Act. Some provisions 1956 provision, some provision 2013 provision. Everybody went mad. You cannot have 2 provisions. Okay, some provisions you go see, sir. Sir, what good cigarette? Sir, no GST. You go old tax. Sir, water bottle. GST is there. You please come. I cannot have 2 different taxes. Then GST will be yet another tax. Suppose it will not be the only tax. It will be yet another tax. So tobacco and all, I need to bring within GST. But if I bring within GST, I cannot tax more than 14%. What to do? So this is the problems. So both the unrelated problems. See, now there are 2 problems. Both are completely unrelated. Why? I have to give, I central government. I have to give compensation to state. One problem. How should I bring these demerit goods like cigarette into GST when the tax rate is 400, whereas in GST I can get only 14%? How can I bring it? I have got, central government, 2 different problems, unrelated problems. but solution is one. A problem and a problem, negative into negative is positive. So two problems solved each other, we had a solution. That solution is the fifth tax called as GST compensation. This. Sir, how many taxes? Five tax. Sir, you said one India, one nation, one tax. Correct. One India, one nation, five taxes. Pancha Pandavas, but they are called as Pandavas. No, these are Pancha Pandavas. But single tax. They may appear five people, but they are only one people. They married only one girl. No. Okay. So they are Pancha Pandavas. CGST, SGST, UTGST, IGST, GST compensation cess. But together they are only one. They are one tax called in five name. They are called in five name, but they are only one tax. Sir, what is this GST compensation cess? What happens? Solution is the central government will levy an additional tax over and above CGST and SGST or IGST. In a local arna CGST, interstate arna IGST. Will levy additional tax over and above CGST, SGST called GST compensation cess. What's the name of the tax? GST compensation cess. Who will collect the tax? The central government will collect the tax. The money will go only to the central government. Then what will the central government do with the money? Do with the GST CC collected? CC na compensations. The central government will use this money to compensate to the state government in case of loss of revenue to the state government. Okay, see, we saw even during Corona, cigarette sale was amogam, it's going on. And Pepsi Coke, people are buying only Pepsi Coke. I don't know why. Okay, and we saw liquor. So the moment they open liquor, record sales 14 crore, 15 crore sales. So with recession and all, if I had more recession, more cigarettes. Sir, why tension, sir? I need to smoke more. Very good. Government will get more tax. Okay. So now two problem, one solution. How? Now what happened? What will I do? Over and above 14%, remaining 386%, I will collect as what tax? GST compensation cess. So GST tax will only be 14 plus 14, 28, but GST compensation cess will be a separate tax, a fifth tax. And how much the money will be? 386%. Okay. So put together, I am maintaining the tax on demerit goods. Good. Second, using that money, tomorrow what will I do? I will even increase. See, if I tax cigarette or tobacco, nobody is going to ask, why are you taxing cigarettes? Why are you taxing tobacco? Even recently, if you remember, tax on liquor was increased by Puducherry government as well as, not Puducherry, Delhi government increased the tax on liquor. Nobody raised any protest. Why? Nobody bothered. Anyway, we will buy, don't worry. Okay. So, even if they increase the tax rate, nobody will bother. So using that money, they can give compensation to the state government. So GST compensation cess is the fifth tax. So pause the video and kindly update. Done? So with that final summary, we will conclude for the day. So how many acts we have? We are going to have acts number. So we are going to have CGST Act 2017. How many acts are there? Only one act. Why? Entire India we need only one act. No. Next, we have SGST Act, or rather I should say respective state SGST Act 2017. Other respective state, Tamil Nadu will have one act, Kerala will have one act, Karnataka will have one act. Like that, we have different. How many acts are there? 28. Earlier in Jammu and Kashmir, we had one, 29. Now it is 28. Respective state SGST. Sir, if 28 people have 28 different acts, then we will have problem. No, don't worry. Even though they have separate act, they don't have power, no individual to change the act. So even though there are 28 acts, all 28 acts will look the same. Why? Who decides what should be there in the act? GST Council. Okay. Then respective Union Territory UTGST Act 2017. How many are there? Only 3. Sir, 3. Sir, and Puducherry, Delhi, and now Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir earlier was there in respective state, now it's called respective union territory. Okay, sir. Why they will have act? Because they have got MLAs, chief minister and all, so they will pass the law. Sir, then what about union territories without MLAs? The correct word is union territory without legislature. We don't understand what is legislature. We don't know the difference between legislature and parliament. Parliament la Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, MLA, MLC. Sir, MLC, go to Andhra and ask what is MLC. Okay, so we don't know difference. So union territory without legislature 5. Takkan kettingna Daman-Nagar Haveli, Lakshadweep, Andaman Nicobar Islands, Ladakh, Chandigarh. Okay, so since they don't have MLAs, nobody can pass UTGST Act there. Then who controls them? They have only MP. Who is the controller of that 5 union territory? The only control is central government. So central government there behaves like central government as well as state government. If you go to Ladakh, the central government is the central government. The central government is also the state government. So in union territory without legislature, the CGST Act itself will act like an SGST, or rather like an UTGST Act, which means there is no need to pass a separate act, UTGST Act, because central government is the central government is also like a state, father, mother, both is the central government. Therefore, father will say, I am CGST Act, so same CGST will also act like SGST Act. So, respective state. Now, if you see all these 3, CGST, SGST and UTGST, how many acts are there? 1 plus 28, 29, 32 acts. All 32 acts will look the same. Why? All 32 acts comes only from GST Council. GST Council, this is GST Act. So, this GST Act was adopted by central government and also by all the state and union territory governments. Therefore, all 32 acts will look the same. If you go to CGST section 5, go to SJ section 5, this 5 and that 5 will look ditto, verbatim same. Meaning what? If you, this is question number 1, okay. Then if you read CGST Act, then you need not read SGST or UTGST Act, as they are verbatim same. There are minor variation. For example, say central government, it will say Tamil Nadu state government. That wordings may be this. Minor variations. Okay, those are not all relevant. 99.999999999% CGST, SGST, UTGST, they'll all look the same. Why? They're all Xerox copy of the act given by the, it's like this. You remember, all 40 of you got notebook or book from the institute. Now what you would have done, you would have put your name, Ramesh, Suresh, Divya, Natraj, and you would have put the name. Okay. But everybody, now whose book is this? My book, sir. Divya's book, Natrajan's book, Suresh book, Ramesh book, Karthik book. Okay. But all books are same. Why? I created the book. So everything is the Raj copy. But everything will have your name. So central government will have their name, CGST Act, but content name, GST Council content. Tamil Nadu will have Tamil Nadu SGST Act. Content GST Council. So all content is the same content. Then IGST Act 2017. One act. Why is there one act? Anything with central is only one. Then GST compensation cess. How many act? One act. So total acts 28, 29, 32, 33, 34 acts. How many is relevant? CGST, IGST and GST compensation cess. So total 3 acts are relevant. Okay. So kindly pause the video and update. Done? Great. So how many taxes are there? With final table, we are going to close last 2 minutes. Tax paid to whom? What can they do with the tax? So how many taxes are there? CGST. CGST is paid to whom? CGST is paid to the central government. What can they do with the tax? Anything. Of course, when I say anything, they have got a budget process. They have to put the money in the budget. You know, budget. It happens every February 1st. They have to get the approval, etc. But if you get all that, anything is possible. They can do it anything. So SGST, who gets that? The respective state government will get it. Again, what can they do with the tax? Same. Anything. UTGST, who will get the tax? Respective UT government will get the tax. Again, what can they do with the money? Anything they can do with the money. Then IGST, who will get the tax? Central government will get the tax. But what can they do with the money? Transfer 50% to states and then transfer 50% to the CFI, apna Consolidated Fund of India. CFI, Consolidated Fund of India. CGST is already part of Consolidated Fund of India. Okay, no problem. Then GST compensation cess. Whom are we should pay to? We will pay to central government. Central government will collect the tax. What will they do? They spend the money by anything, sir. Budget they can put, they can pass. No, they can use this only for giving compensation to the states. Please note, this compensation they will give only for 5 years. Okay. The GST. So when you go to the compensation cess, that separate topic we will learn there. So here I am not going to write it. The compensation will give only but 5 years from beginning of GST. So 1/6/2017, 1/7/2017 till 30th June 2022. Only for 5 years government will compensate. Central government cannot always give compensation. Within 5 years, they have to give compensation if anything loss happens. Then after that, each state government has to manage the funds. Okay. So now you understand what is the 101st Constitution Amendment, what is CGST, what is SGST, UTGST, IGST and GST compensation cess. In our syllabus, we are going to learn CGST, IGST, GST. Only these 3 acts we are going to learn. Why? Because SGST, UTGST is verbatim same of CGST. Minor variations which are not relevant at all for examination purpose. Okay. These are the 5 taxes. So, one India, 5 taxes. Okay. So, kindly update. Done. Any doubts? Call me in WhatsApp. Sorry, message me in WhatsApp. Okay. In the next video, we are going to start with CGST Act. The first time in this class, we are going to enter into the CGST Act. Quickly. So, what is the final conclusion we have? It's one India, 5 taxes. It is CGST, SGST for intrastate. CGST, UTGST for intrastate where union territory is involved. If it is interstate, IGST. Over and above CGST, SGST or IGST or CGST, UTGST, we have another tax called a GST compensation cess which is levied on demerit goods for the purpose of taxing the same and giving the money to the state government in case of loss of revenue to the state government. Okay, with that, 5 taxes, one India, one nation, 5 but 1 taxes. We are going to stop this video. Till we meet in the next video, have a great day. Thank you so much.